3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Okay, try number 2 this morning. Tuesday, April 23rd. Now I can't talk. Let's get into this. I'm showing current free Forex signal. However, I need to do something in the background. That is just not going to work this morning, is it? Son of a mother of... All right, now I'm pissed off. For some reason, when I switch scenes, all of a sudden, it shows everything that's going on. And in fact, that's not what I want. It's only supposed to show current application. Let's get into this now that I'm pissed off. Free Forex trades, pretty simple. AUD, JPY, entry, sell. It's a great trade. Nothing closed overnight. Nothing much more to say on that. Let's jump over. See if my screen's working. Let's jump over. In fact, this is probably where I need to be to switch scenes properly. Give me a second, and let's see if I can do it now. It looks like I can. All right, stand by. Something needs to be fixed on my end. I got to go to YouTube. That is why my scenes are not showing up properly. So stand by. Good morning. Ask a question in the comment while we're waiting. I guess I'm going to have to start double checking that. It's been working for weeks. Let's see here. 23rd streamed. I need to get rid of what we tried earlier. All right. Sorry about that. We are back live. I am pulling up. You already saw the free signals. What was it? In fact, I'll say it out loud real quick. AUD, JPY, enter a sell trade. It's looking really good. Nothing closed overnight. What we didn't get to do, and I want to do that now. Come back here. Here we go. What I didn't get to do is look at the history. We have nothing closed overnight as far as free signals, but for the week, $3,929.28. That is some really nice profit. Closed in the signals account. You could have bid whatever you wanted. Let me bring my brightness up on my face here. It's like when there's sun coming in, it's too bright, and it doesn't look bright. I'm having one of those mornings. Good morning, everybody. Derek says, ghosts in the machine. Why is it not working out for me this morning? Is that how today's going to go? It can't be, because I'm getting on the road in a few hours. So, really nice closure. I mean, the free signals, I'm freaking giving it away over here. And guess what? As far as free signals, I just recently started letting everyone log into this account. Right? Like, this is pretty incredible. One thing I have not done here, let me come to the pause. Give me a second. I'm going to look at something on my end, and then we'll go to the next account. Yeah, okay. So let's go to the next account. The next account in line that we always look at is a combination of my 10 pip hybrid feed and the high profit, and we're going to be able to spend a little bit more time on this. Pulling it up as we speak and going to show you something. I am not going to show the trades. The current open trades are 4 trades, 2 currency pairs. Very stable. That's the whole point behind the 10 pip hybrid. What I'm going to do is show you the history here from overnight. And I want to point something out to all of the overly emotional traders. Like, it's absolutely, listen guys, getting a hold of me when you don't like what's going on in the market and maybe even giving complaints is useless. I'm going to call you a wussy. right? One day's worth of trading does not make or break the algorithm or you, unless you're doing something stupid, okay? Or, there's all kinds of stupid things you could do. Let me rattle off a few. Have a really small account, overbid, not understand what's going on. And there's no excuse for not understanding what's going on. I go live every day. I'm in the group. Message me. Someone messaged me at 3:18 a.m. this morning for me. Say, hey Terry, could you fix this? Fucking done. I got out of bed and did it, right? Like, this is what I do. But when you're having a day where the market isn't working out, I almost want to go off a little bit here. Screw you and your negativity. Screw you, right? Just be positive. This is a long-term play. Forex is fucking radical, right? It's absolutely radical. We have a really, really good system here. I trade it. I trade. If you're taking a loss, I'm taking a loss, my friend. I'm probably not taking as big a loss as you because I'm not degenerately bidding on all of my accounts. Double trading like some of you. So here's the results. Closed net profit since yesterday, $303.03. That's with a gold trade on this account at minus $940. That's a stopped out gold trade, which everyone was shitting themselves over. It happens. I don't even, I know for a fact, especially on a Monday, I'm like, whatever, right? What happened since that 940 gold loss? Had some standard pair profits, but more importantly, had a, let me pull up my trusty pen here, had a gold win, had a gold win, had a US 30 win. Like, I knew that we were going to get something like this, and we're going to have more. I shouldn't have to say this. Forex is risky, okay? Using my system is a lot less risky than anyone else. Here's why I say that. I'm going to go off on a tangent here, but get ready. I can prove what I'm about to tell you. I don't know if I have the time at any given time, but I certainly will prove it. I've been doing this a long time. And when I say doing this, Forex trading, attempting to do it full time. When I say attempting to do it full time, I've been retired since 2006. So I've got all the time in the world to do this kind of stuff. So I put my entire life into it, right? I bought at least $100,000 worth of robots and software and tools over the years. And everyone is lying to you. I am doing my damnedest to be as transparent as I can be. When I say transparent, I'm showing you my accounts on a daily basis. I'm showing you the trades that I'm sending out on a daily basis. I will tell you, and I know it's a bold statement, everyone is lying to you. Go watch YouTube. Go watch, start getting ads on Facebook for Forex. Do you know what kind of ads I see? They pull up their mobile phone like we're looking at right now. This is a live screen here. And they show 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, all these trades. It's a lie. Because I go buy those robots. I'm like, all right, let's see. I put their robot. I just bought this one called the NAS Scalper, right? $5,000. Go look it up. It loses every trade. Every trade. I could show you. It's lost every trade for the last 2 weeks. And completely blown an account. They're all lying to you, right? So when I do say that my trades don't lose, my trades don't lose. Standard currency pairs. On the high profit feed, gold, metals, indices, we're going to take some losses. It's the dynamics of that high risk, high profit feed. You will see, listen to me carefully, if you're bidding properly for your account, we'll talk about that a little bit more, but if you're bidding properly, any the profit's going to overcome the losses. That's how I designed it, and I have never seen it not do that, if that's a proper way to say it. If you're trading a tiny little account, by the dynamics of a small account, something less than 10K, you have to pull your bid back on US 30 or you're going to get raped. And by the fact that you're pulling your bid back on a small account, US 30 doesn't quite have enough bidding power in your small account to overcome easily a loss from, let's say, gold. The entire thing is designed that way, as a little orchestration. Gold, US 30, NAS 100, SPX, US oil. It's all designed to be a net profit based off of volatility and movement and diversity. So take a look at this. I was not sweating the fact that there was a $940 loss, because what am I? I'm at a $303 net profit. I don't care about anything but net profit. If you have a smaller account, might take you 2-3 days, might take you a week, might take you 2 weeks to get to a net profit if you're not able to take all of the high profit trades. And if you're like, well, that's not right, that's not good, then do me a favor. Go back to the 10 pip hybrid, the standard currency pairs, and make a small, steady stream of profits. Now, again, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to reveal something to you where you're going to start feeling very comfortable making as little. Listen to me. I'm not saying you want to do this, but I'll show you how to make as little as $10 a week and turn it into tens of millions of dollars. It's just math. It's just concept. Derek says, bid properly, conservatively. Everyone will sing in unison. Listen, I know when I say bid properly, I have to say that because I don't know what size your account is. You know, you want to come to me and talk about that, I'll tell you. But, you know, there are, and I will reveal them coming up soon. I know I keep talking about it because I'm excited about it, but I want to put enough information together to convince the extremely skeptical people. You know what I like to do? I'm a forward thinker. I'm risk taker. I am an entrepreneur. I can create money out of thin air. I have negative moments that last in my brain for 15 to 30 seconds, and then after that I overcome the issue, right? Some people take a hit, and it's hard for them to get back up. I'm very resilient. It's my nature. In fact, I have to be. In fact, if you think about men that rule the world and leaders, they have to be. You know, men are living a silent life of pain out there most of the time in the struggle. I won't get into the whole men/women concept, but I'm at an absolute net profit here on Tuesday morning, and I wasn't sweating yesterday when gold was getting hit a little bit. And I'm leaning a lot on this, you know, high profit feed, but that's the dynamics of it. On the other hand, guess what? Forex disclaimer, risk of loss, you can and will lose it all. I don't want you to. My system's designed to protect against that. But what I can't protect against is your own emotions, and I can't protect you against you. I can't protect you against going, oh my God, I'm down $100 or $200 or $400 or $800 on a couple $1,000 account, which is very possible. And then, and it slowly crawls back to profitability. But if you feel like you want to get out, how many people do I see plug into my system on potentially a down day? There's down days in the market, right? I made a joke in the group yesterday. I said, I am the market maker. I should have told you guys, I move the prices. We know that's a joke, right? You can't judge, and I'm not even going to say this is investing, right? You can't judge gambling based off of the first hand. You know, if you come in and you come into a little bit of a down market, hang in there. You'll be fine, Tiger. You'll be fine, Tiger. Now, the third account I want to look at on the pause here. In fact, I need to go look at one thing in the background here. Give me a second. Let's see. Today is what, the 23rd. I just want to make sure I fixed something on my digital entry here. Okay, good. Now what we're going to do is look at the final account. Stand by. It is this one, and then I will explain what we're looking at. 137. Here it is. So what we're looking at is all of the trades. I'm not going to share this. We're in like two and a half dozen trades as far as the overall feed. And that's really what I'm going to show you as far as results here. We're in like 2.5 dozen trades. I'm going to share the history with you, and this gives you an idea of volume, what's closing, what's winning, what's losing. Winning and losing has to do with net profit or net loss, right? We are at a net profit of $1,506.05 if you look at all of the trades, and if you took them at the bid size that you're seeing on the screen here, 1.0 base lot size, right? Some of them bid more, some of them let's look here. No, that's not true. If you look at this, all of the trades were bidding. What this means is all of the trades, even though we have a basket of trades like AUD, CAD, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a basket, it looks like. Very potentially either that or they were going off individually. Probably a few in a basket and maybe 1 or 2 individually. But every trade closed, or basket of trades closed last night in profit. Now, you could have bid whatever you want. I have to say that because there's constantly new people here. But pretty straightforward. And if this isn't, I literally show this every day of the week. I'm not hiding, you know, whatever profit this overall feed makes, I'm not hiding that. Like if the world blows up and this goes negative, I'll show that too. But my point is, I got into this earlier, and I can prove this. I mean, call me out on it. Go look at other people. I will show you the lie. I will show you how they are lying to you. In fact, I just don't know why. I don't know why they are. I think it's probably because they're terrible traders. They realize that they couldn't trade, but what they do want to do is they want to sell you some software. Like that guy that sold me the NAS scalper software. It's a $5,000 base price. I didn't pay $5,000. That's what it's sold for on the internet. It's lost every trade over the last week and a half. Every trade. I don't think it's won anything. And I left him a terrible review, and he's like, "Could you please remove that? You only used it for 4 days." I'm like, "Oh, 4 days, but we still lost every trade." Right? Why are they lying to you? That's how the world works. You know, it's scammers. It's people that just want to make money off of you and don't want to bring any value to the table. I'm live on the internet Monday through Friday, showing the actual trades. I'm supporting you in the group, and I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone else, but maybe I am. Maybe my system is. I just see everyone lying. Every robot result. How many robots do I buy a week? 2, 3. I run them through the strategy tester, historical data, and they all just blow the hell out of the account. Just blow it. I was recently talking about a gold scalper that I purchased. It's looking pretty good. In fact, maybe I'll share something with you here. Let me share it with you, and you get to see the NAS trades. This is nothing that I would put out there, but this NAS bot that is just continually losing. Let me pull up the account. It is this one. It's currently. I'll just share this with you. It's the NAS is not doing very well. The gold is a scalper. So it's adding to the trade. It's doing a 01 trade, 02 trade, 02 trade. That's actually doing pretty good. If you look at the results, if you can kind of separate out what we're looking here's the NAS bot. Okay, loss, loss, loss. It made $3. Loss, loss. This one made 150 bucks. Loss, loss. I mean, this guy's robot is $5,000. The ultimate NAS scalper. It's absolute shit. Absolute shit. Now, what's interesting is if you look at that gold scalper, if I go back here, it's actually win, win, a little bit of a loss, but I think that's a basket. I think that's a couple of those are a basket, so it's minus 247. Here, let me erase this. It's like minus 247 plus 806. I think that's a basket of trades right there. So it's doing pretty good. There's a win. There's a win. Tiny little loss. Let me get rid of this. So win, win. So the scalper's looking pretty good. If you got rid of the NAS, this would be at a net profit. So it's looking pretty good. I don't know if you think about it, just because this scalp's pretty good. I don't the money that it would make scalping like that. And you really can. I increased the lot sizes, but it's not good. The point is, they're pretty much all lying to you. Even the great robot developers, I buy their robots and I run them through Strategy Tester. I just bought one last week for like $100. Wow, it looked amazing. I watched the guy's description video. It was a 2-hour video. I watched it twice through. I was like, this is good. Put it on Strategy Tester, and I'm really good at this stuff. Set his settings. I understood fully what it was doing. Completely blew the account out within a month. I'm like, oh, shit. That sucks. So I'm constantly testing this stuff. And I'll always bring that to you. If I ever find, just like our high profit, my main 10 pip automation, my 10 pip hybrid, those are things that I found that were good. I tweaked them, made them even better. And, here we are. So you can see this particular, this one, it's not doing very well. It is not doing very well. I should say the NAS is not doing very well. But, I'm not sending these trades to you. I'm not giving you these trades. We're not going to use these trades. I would only use something that really stands out. Recently, I like two things I'm focused on is scalping on the indexes, NAS and US 30 and gold. And I'm also, and I have not implemented it yet because I got a lot of tests going on. I'm using a lot of resources to test these things, but I already know that the news trader concept that we've talked about is going to work. I've tried quite a few different bots. The one that I know is going to work really well because I already tested all the other ones. I just have not implemented it yet, but I keep telling you, I get it. There's a lot going on in the lab, right? I'm in the lab. There's a lot going on, and it's important to perfect what we're doing right now. I made some tweaks on in fact, I probably shouldn't sit here and look at this horribly negative account because that was just a random example. Let me take you back to something here. Let's go back to this one. Made some tweaks on the high profit feed. Bear with me there. It's like you can only figure this stuff out moving forward. You have to change the settings, move forward on real live data, typically, to be able to see what it's really going to do. I changed, we got a really nice US 30 trade this morning. You can see it right here. I changed the concept. I don't want to get boring with you on the technical, but I'm trying to set it up to where we can extract a little bit more profit. I'll give you the general example. Here's what I kind of want to do. Here's what I want to do. I want to say if we're going to take a US 30 trade or a gold trade or an NAS trade, any high profit feed metal or index, I'm saying to myself, if it goes into profit, set it at break even, and let's see if we can get all the way to take profit 3. That's kind of like that's my mode of thinking, because if it just backs out on us, then we break even. But what I'm trying to get away from is, and I put this in my notes, I want to be able to allow it to breathe enough. So instead of, for example, at take profit 1, setting the stop loss at take profit 1 and then it backing out on us, because here's what happens. You guys don't get to see this. We do take profit 1. We get TP1. It sets the stop loss to TP1. The price pushes, pulls back a little bit, takes us out, and then goes all the way to the TP. It does that almost every time. That's the market makers. They're doing that to us. They know that fluctuation's taking people out. So what I'm trying to do is at TP1, go ahead and set the stop loss to break even. At TP2, close 50% of the trade, set the stop loss to TP1. That gives it some room. And then at TP3, take TP3 and get out, right, of the additional 50%. So Derek says the news trader will, let me put this up on the screen. Let's see if this news trader will only be used with live money, not prop firms, due to their new rules. Yeah. Derek and I have been talking about that. Basically, the prop firms come out and said, you know what? Now that we got DX trade going and everybody's, connecting back up to their auto trader and everything, let's go ahead and breach everyone by telling them that they can't trade 8 minutes before and 8 minutes past news. You can't enter and you can't take profit at that time. There are going to be times, especially with my system, during news, it's going to take profit because it moves enough and we take profit. And if you were doing that on a prop firm, they'd be like, you breached, see you later. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, we're Forex traders. We're going to trade the news. If we ruin our account during the news, that's our fault. But what they're looking at doing is breaching us, breaching you in any way they can. Like I told you, I think yesterday, I said the prop firms and hedge fund companies all started saying you can't increase your lot size anymore. If you enter the trade at $1, you must enter all trades at $1. Our system increases the lot size. That's what a real trader does. You scale in, right? So now you can't increase your lot size. I'm like, what the, right? So, like, what next? If the sun's up, you cannot trade while the heat is above a 44-degree Fahrenheit. I mean, it's just all bullshit. So I'm slowly moving away from that, but moving away from it in a good way, because I do have an alternative that I don't care what the prop firms and hedge funds promised you or promised us. I have a better alternative, and it's what I'm going to release in a couple weeks. And I know everybody's going to love it. Everybody's going to jump on it. It's 99% of a mind shift, right? I'm not changing anything. I'm not changing the feeds, so on and so forth. It's hey, do this, and you'll see the long-term benefit of doing it that way. So, all right, I'm done. Appreciate you following. I'm headed to the Colorado River. I'll be back live from the Colorado River tomorrow morning, and be there for 10 days, and then I'm headed to Vegas. So I'll see you in Vegas May 1st if you're going to show up, and you'll get some insider information for you'll get an earful, put it that way. So appreciate you joining. I will see you guys on the next live session tomorrow from the Colorado River. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.